Yeah, alright, let's crank. Oh, that is. Alright, that showed up as way too loud. Hold on. Now I need to make sure. Yeah, alright, let's crank. Oh, that is. Alright, that showed up as way too loud. Hold on. That's not that loud. I think. Uh oh. Okay. Um. Yeah, that's showing up as max volume possible, actually. That's horrendous. Let me see if I can. How do I figure it out? Oh shit! No, that's not the right button. All right, so now nobody watches the beginning of the stream anyway. Literally zero people are gonna see this, so I can fumble and fold as much as I want. As a matter of fact, I could still set up the stream actually, while zero people are watching. Hold on, let me. I have a funny idea. Let me open up my trusty drawing application. All right, let me unplug the Ethernet cable because there's no way that, because if that shit wasn't plugged in at the start of the stream, it's just not gonna get plugged in. All right, so I'm gonna open up my handy dandy drawing application and make a little bit of a little bit of a picture. I'm gonna draw a little bit of a logo for something important. Um, this will be the icon for the jump scare counter, and there's gonna be a jump scare counter because this is a horror game, and we're not going to be counting the amount of jump scares in the game. We're going to be counting the amount of times I get jump scared, because I'm only human. It's probably going to happen once at least, unless they just got no jump scares in the game, in which case it's going to be zero. But I doubt it's going to get me more than twice, because fool me once, that's a shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, that's peace signs, and we ending the stream. No, I'm not ending the stream. But it would be funny if I did. If that was the stakes of that. If I get jump scared more than 3 times, the stream ends. Anyway, it's almost done. Blah, 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 blah. It's not gonna look great. It's just gonna look alright. Because, oh, actually, no, never mind. I can already feel myself not wanting to let it look like shit. So it's gonna look great, actually. Never mind. I can feel myself also becoming lazier by the second, so it will look like shit. A little background to what game I'm going to be playing. If you can't at all find the little what game we're playing tab that's on every single gaming YouTube video, it's called Scarlet Hollow, and the reason I'm playing it is because they have a demo of a different game coming out, which I thought was already out, but it's only out for Patreon players. And I liked that different game, and I was like, man, I would have probably liked to play this on my channel. So I'm looking at their other game, which I can play on my channel because it's free. And I'm broke. Alright. And it's almost done. Oh my gosh, right as I said it was almost done, I just made an error that... Never mind. It's not going to cost me any time. Alright. Remember when I said the words, it's almost done? It's not true. I lied. Also, I don't know how to put chat on screen, so chat's not going to be on screen. I'm just going to be reading chat. But you can already see chat, because this is... Because, like... You just can. So... Do it yourself, lazy bastard. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna save that shit as a transparent PNG. That's what we doing. And I'm gonna send it to myself. And now I'm gonna open Discord, save that shit. And then I'm going to put it into OBS. I need to get chat out of my way because chat has never done anything useful. Oh, that is huge. It was not supposed to be that big. It's supposed to be like small as hell. Is that legible? Well, it better be. And we're gonna have the text that says 0. Oh, actually, this game has its text at the bottom of the screen, so we're actually gonna move that to the top. Which means that, sadly, we're gonna have to take down... Wait, no, it doesn't. Have to make it... Yeah, let me select color. Background color. Well, whoops. Vertical, no. Okay, there we go. I've come to hate? I'm sure you have. There is not a doubt in my mind that you came to hate. Alright. I think we're just about ready to start the game. If no one has anything to say. Not if I have something to say about it. I was gonna play with the controller, but that's lame as hell, I thought about. What's our name? Kofi. You live in the city of... This game is doxing me? Alright. they just hard credit card checked me. They said, hey bro, we need to know your physical location for no reason particular. Winter City. Yeah, you did not just see me forget which symbol was the male one. I get to pick my pronouns. Awesome. Traits unlock additional paths. Is this like hot as in physically attractive? Yeah, attractive and charming, a natural flirt. People either want to be you or be with you. Yeah, we're gonna pick street smarts. And we're not picking talk to animals. Cause I hate animals. You see threads of realities and strong, athletic, observant, picks up on vibes, understands other perspective, well-read and rational. Can I double down on street smarts? That would be so based. Keen eye. I hate that I have to look away to check chat. I can't do anything about that? Okay. Well, those are my... Oh, did I unselect that? Yeah, these are my 2 traits. I can move on without picking a second trait. That'd be so upsetting. But I'm not gonna handicap myself. Ah! I need to turn that motherfuckers down. No! Oh, go back. Now I need to look at the controls. Advanced dialogue. Alright. I did not mean to open this very out of place looking menu. Preferences? Where? Alright, there we go. These sound good. Alright, now you jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You break your neck. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. Oh, that's the end of the list. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. And you're not missing Green Day. You're not missing Weezer for the world. The funeral of Pearl Ann. I'm gonna say Pearl Ann Scarlet. Your cousin's mother and your aunt, of course, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore. Even considering do we have to buy tickets to my aunt's funeral? Even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Well, of course, bro. You can't let bad blood get in the way of the funeral. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyways, I was saying, I was not talking to you, brother. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. How are you 5 hours in and just talking about work? Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor. Oh, this brother's a maniac. Street smarts feign an illness? That's terrible. I'm gonna go, wait, what? Huh? You what? You did what to people minding their own business? Yeah, you know, teen stuff. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. Dude, crazy Karen, back at it again. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor, all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. Though we definitely did plan on it. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day, unpunished. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty Dude, what? This guy is loser baked into his, life. Though about 5 months ago she tried to break up with like for real. And geez, you ever just get so mad you wanna like kill somebody? Oh. Oh no. Stop trying to get a rise out of me. Yeah, stop trying to instigate me to kill you. Me no, not personally. No, I've never wanted to kill someone. You're young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart someday. It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. I honestly could have killed that woman. Hey bro, you mad loud on this bus, bro. Is anybody else hearing this? Like, stranger is one letter away from strangler, bro. Like, watch out. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. You hit? You smashed? There's no way, actually. I need to call the cops. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff, so I might just wind up on the bus to New York or something instead. Oh. Like, the game is, like, testing my patience, but they don't know how willing I am to put up with a maniac. Yeah, let me try to save him. I can fix him. You were so worked up by the thought of losing her that you wanted to kill her. But now that she's giving birth to your child you created together, you're planning on running off? That's that keen eye. Even if you love her, there's no way there's no way he's looking at his phone, bro. There's no way. That's so upsetting, bro. You talked to me for 5 hours straight, and now you're looking at your phone the moment I say something? My brother in Christ. There's no way this nigga's like this, bro. Even if you love her, think about whether that love is strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life, and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. Yeah, good stuff to think about. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? I didn't. Yeah, you probably haven't heard of it. Just a small town, you probably haven't heard of it before. That's probably Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. What parts? We're on a bus. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way, though, actually. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. This is a coal mining town. There's a coal mine up in the holler, you see, and there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks. But my buddies got desperate enough to try it. What, desperate for money? Desperate to live? I haven't heard from them in a while. Oh, they're dead. Now that I think about it, I should see if they're on Facebook. Facebook? See how they're doing up there. I'm way too judgmental for a whatchamacallit. For a visual novel. I'm just going to complain about everything this brother says. Like no breaks. Hope they didn't die. Yeah, I hope you hope. He looks back at his phone for once, focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. Stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. Dripping? They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes a few new facts about who you are. Oh no! They're going to know I'm a passive-aggressive piece of shit. No! No. You put up your hand to say no. I'm not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal, assuming nothing goes wrong. Thanks for that. Best to have them on hand. The young man sets the peanuts down in the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine.
And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, my friend. Alright, now that seat is unusable. And just like that, you're alone. The Sturgis peanut soaking into the seat across from you. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there.
Oh, Scarlet Hollow. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Oh, hell nah, this town is cursed. That's oh! Okay. Alright, we're adding a 1. You can barely see the jump scare counter text. I should probably make it red. Who is calling me? Who's hitting my line right now? Tell me if I fucking know. I'm actually so very upset. That would not have scared me if I was looking at the screen. And so the only reason I got scared is because I felt the urge to look away and check my phone. So 1. The game can have 1. I should probably just turn on streamer mode. I can do that. Or do not disturb. Do not disturb is based. I'm just gonna say busy in the chat with no elaboration. Hey, Kofi. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. So everyone uses Facebook. She's your cousin Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Hey, Tabitha. Come on. Let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns around and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. Damn, she whipping the thingamajig. She whipping the contraption. Oh, this shit do look dusty. And see why she leans all the way back. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road ahead. Tip, dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, though. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club. Thanks. I'm not talking to her. I don't want to talk to her. She don't even look like she want to talk to me. I think that's the best choice. I'm playing this like I would play in real life, and I don't talk. I need to sleep, actually, during car rides. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. Oh, hell nah. Why is your estate in the setting of a Wile E. Coyote cartoon? And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments. That sentence makes sense. I don't think my brain is going to comprehend it right, though, no matter how hard I stare. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it, perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long time ago. Let me check chat.
Chat's empty. Or is it? Yep, chat's empty. Or is it? Oh no, people have been talking. Chat has just not been updating for me. Thanks. Let's go. No bans, goofy, This brother actually did just dox me in chat. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. You dox both of us. We live in the same town, dickhead. Oh, my computer can be heard? That's crazy. Oh my god, chat only updates when I look at Google Chrome? That's so inefficient. Alright, now... But that makes me too quiet. There we go. Actually, no, I'm just not gonna fix it. That's just how it's gonna sound. Alright, everything's gonna be a little quieter now, actually, so... I can't see at what time messages were posted. Now I'm very upset. Now I'm gonna advertise because I'm very upset that I was not looking at chat the whole time. There is no noise suppression. What is there? Filters? Oh, hell no. No, there is no audio filters. They just opened a big ass menu in my face with nothing in it. Properties? That's not helpful. Oh, there is one way I can fix it, but it's... I don't... Oh, I'd have to, like, set it up. And it's too late now. I have to find the wire connect that, like, is supposed to connect to my mic. Can I join? No, you can't join. Oh, chat's updating. Thank God. Oh, my lord. You know what? I'm just going to assume it sounds fine. And we're gonna turn up game audio, and we're gonna grin and bear it. We're just going to assume. We're gonna hope. All right, back to the game. You're hit with the blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. Dusty home. You can hear doors creak on their hinges, and the aches and moans. Ew. Of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Yeah, humble's right. Well, in one way at least. Because y'all ain't got no cleaning, ladies. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. Yeah, and we're on a fucking cliff, so... If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and the hallway, I guess. Y'all got Wi-Fi out here? But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Lie? I don't need to lie to her. She's my cousin, bro. That's such a terrible thing to say. Yo, moneybags, fix your fucking house. Cool, thanks. Actually, no, I'm gonna complain. You live here? Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free, so mind your manners. Or did you not? Oh, hell nah, bro. Oh, my God, she's hating already. Let's just get the tour over with. Follow me. You put your bags down on the dusty floor. Your bags will never be the same again. And follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over a few dusty holes and dusty tears in the dusty floor. And you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Yeah, right. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. I'm used to that by now. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream, those are off limits. That's general living with another person rules. If you didn't put it in the fridge, don't eat it. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Why do they want me to flatter her so much, bro? I know her, bro. Yeah, can I buy my own food? I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there something in town we can get? Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Can I join, please? No, you can't join, please. Well, aren't you fancy? What? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. But I'm your guest. I don't need you to babysit me to buy food. Sweet, thanks. Cool, good talk. We're leaving. I'm not gonna compliment or insult the house. Alright, what's next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. Why would I say that out loud? As the two of you leave, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Is that your cat? What's its name? I don't know how to pronounce that, bro. Yeah, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that thing. Shall we move on? The bathroom awaits. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but how do you live here? Your house is a goddamn obstacle course. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. It's a wretched bathroom. Oh, hell nah, bro. I just looked. This would ruin my vacation. I would actually piss outside. Like, I would never. Oh, that's. Look at the garbage. Look at the toilet paper's on the ground. There are just rolls. Oh, who doesn't? You live here. Take out the fucking trash. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. I'm not lying. I'm not hyping up this house. Yeah, who uses this bathroom? There's no one here. That's a great question. Guests. I'm not lifting shit. I'm not lifting any toilet seat. I'm bailing. I'm bailing. You know, on second thought, I don't think I need to go. You might as well try since we're here. Is there another bathroom? There's my bathroom and my departed mother's, but this one is the guest bathroom, so you should get used to using it. Oh my god, why would you do this to me? I feel like knowing the developers, there's that, like, you're just going to piss yourself if you don't use the bathroom soon enough. So we're going to use the bathroom. Bug skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. I'm using every bathroom outside of this one from now on. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs. I'm so glad those things hold weight. And reaching the guest room. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. Yeah, okay. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it. So you better be grateful.
Yeah, I just talked to a guy for 5 hours about nothing.
The closet is full of old family stuff. So you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty.
Well, the boxes are probably packed shit, but I should probably click any keen eye thing, because what's with all the boxes?
Old family stuff.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I want them out of my room.
Do you need help moving them?
Tabitha eyes you up and down for a moment.
No.
Okay, that's a bit touchy. We're, I guess I'll start to get settled, like a corpse in a coffin.
Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings.
Hopefully they haven't been eaten by rats.
This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties. Your duties?
What do you do around here? Because nothing seems to be getting done.
So you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me.
Tips: some dialogue options will open additional conversational paths,
Some right away and others down the line.
Yeah, I want to clear this up. I don't know what happened between when my mom left, but that has nothing to do with me. You asked me to come here, but why would you word it that way? You're folding in real time! Oh my god. Like, this is literally what they do in Minecraft story mode, where they have, like, your character, like, the option will say, like, hey, back off, man, and then your character will be like, fuck off, piece of shit! You asked me to come here, but you're acting all pissed off that I actually came. Can't we just start fresh now that it's just us? I would have worded that way nicer, oh my lord. Look, I'm sorry if I've been testy. Oh, thank God. I'm sorry if I've been testy since you got here, but you haven't exactly been easy. What did I do? Now we'd have a problem. Just stay out of my hair, okay? I have work to do. I asked one question. About the boxes, and now I'm difficult to live with. I'd like to know. What kind of work do you do?
I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your...
Thanks.
It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I...
Okay. Yeah, it's good. I'm just gonna... Yeah, let's skedaddle. I'm not going to hype you up, bro. Whatever your thoughts may be is meant to be. The king of all foods with my noodles as the key. On Tabitha... Oh, I did not mean to click. What does that say? Whatever your thoughts may be on Tabitha's work situation, you decide it's best to keep them to yourself. It is best. Is there anything else you'd like to bother me with before I leave, or we... Whew! Alright. I don't want to spend the day with Tabitha, bro. We should not hang out when you get back. You know what, actually, I'll open the offer. Alright, I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back.
We'll see. There's a lot that needs to be done this week.
Your cousin leaves through the front door.
And now it's just you. You in a sprawling, decrepit estate.
I can, like, look through shit now, right? Go straight to the forbidden wing? Oh my lord, there's a die option? What are we thinking, chat? Chat's not thinking. There's not a single thought in chat. I don't want to eat anything, but I feel like I'll starve. Go straight to the forbidden wings of the estate is death. Settle into my room. That won't advance the plot. Just in case. Yeah, I was about to say, they're definitely gonna be keeping track of my starvation.
You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. Don't touch the cat. Search the fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped onto the door reading, "Janie, stay out," in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, is "Okie dokie." I like Janie already, that's funny. You open the fridge and you feel a deep urge to wash your hands even though you yet to touch anything other than the handle. I'm not examining anything I didn't put in here. Take the jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly. Expiration date, and it's recent! All you need now is everything else. Yeah, I'm bailing. I'm a respectful ass motherfucker. The pantry. Alright, now I know my family's weird, bro. We refrigerate the bread. Sure does love mac and cheese. Look closer. You squint into the darkness of the pantry, and behind the molded bread, a single book lies, a forgotten thin layer of dust collected on its cover. You pick it up. You flip to a bookmarked page. Both calf brain and aspic are unappetizing enough on their own. You can only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person would call this their favorite food? No wonder your mom ran far, far away from this place. You shut the book and put it back in its place. Let me get some bread. Let me get the peanut butter. All I need is plate and knife. What's the kitchen? Cabinet. The cabinets must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware. Oddly enough, the utensils. Oh yeah, that is kind of weird, right? Grab a plate and butter knife. Well, it's not really an ingredient. Yo, they've been doing shots. I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Pearl Ann, so this wasn't from her 50th. If you search here, Pearl Ann wasn't the type to have... That's not a word I'm gonna try. Friends who gave out these shot glasses at their birthday parties. Maybe it belonged to Janie. Well, that's... Wait. No, why would she store things in here? Well, I guess if Keen Eye's telling me, then it must be true to an extent. You imagine she might need an alcoholic beverage to get through cleaning this place, especially with Tabitha's sour face peering over her shoulder. Examine the mug. It reads, "I was blown away at Blowing Rock, NC." So your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only for a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Something tells me I'm gonna want to head straight home after this. Yo, make that peanut butter jelly time. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you've successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations, you won't starve. A job well done. Cooking by the book! I got an achievement called Cooking by the Book. I don't know if that showed up on stream, but I'm really excited about it. Chat says no. I don't remember what I asked to prompt a no, but chat says no. Ask all that hassle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. I'm not touching that cat. I don't care what the game says. I'm skedaddling. Settle into my room. Now you finally ate, and the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. I'm not taking a nap.
Yeah, let's be a responsive. Ah! Ah! All right, that was a comedic scream, but I will readily admit that it did scare me because of my like my deep rooted fear of animals. You drag your suitcase over the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It is quiet but angry. Close drawer. You close the drawer, leaving the marsupial in peace. The drawer belongs to the opossum, and there's nothing you can do about it. You open the top drawer next. It's empty. A good place. As good a place as you'll find to put your clothes. Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you have been better off keeping your clothes in your nice clean bag, but there's no going like now. Who is that woman on the wall? This might be an old relative of yours. Very old, judging from the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you'd barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet. Next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation. What's out the window? Watch the time go right out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you own this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull weeds, top trees. My brother in Christ, it's just a garden. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Yeah, we totally would. I'm not looking through the closet. That's enough. And I don't want to take a nap either. Might as well head to town. Excuse me. Now that you're settled in, there's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. And you do just that. Why is my hand a bone hand? Why is it so withered? If you had known you'd wind up having to take a walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you and clean and bury some of the tension, though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. Continue down the path. This is some, like, skill check that I'm missing because I didn't pick something else. I can feel it. I didn't pick anything other than street smarts and whatever else I picked. Finally, you made it back into town. The holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has that feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts have been boarded up. Their windows dusty with age. Oh wow, I just actually looked at it. This place abandoned. This is a ghost town. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. It didn't scare me. Okay. That it definitely did that time. I actually hate animals so much. So far, I've been scared once by, like, actually no, once by something that wasn't even supposed to be scary, and then just twice by animals. So this is probably exactly what we were expecting from the average Brighta Gen stream. Imagine turning on slow mode for a crowd of like 3 people. Well, I didn't know the crowd size before I turned on slow mode, so... And also, you can never be... That's why it's only 10 seconds, alright? You can wait 10 seconds. There's nothing you need to say to me within 10 seconds of each other. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. Yeah, alright, put a leash on her then. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. I don't do too well with dogs. Don't worry about it. Maybe she can help change that. Oh my god. There's a tweet that I saw the other day that perfectly encapsulated my feelings about this. It was like something along the lines of, I don't want to meet your dog. I don't care how good or bad a boy they are. I don't want to meet them They're not gonna change my mind on the dog. Like, I'm not trying to meet Fido, bro. I don't need to meet Fido.
Don't worry about it. Maybe she can help change that, though. If you like, you can try petting her. No.
No, I'm not petting her. I'm fine.
Alright, but if you ever change your mind, she's always ready to make some new friends.
I'm not ready to make some new friends with it.
How about I introduce myself so you won't be so nervous? I'm Stella.
I'm not nervous about you. I'm nervous about the thing in your hands.
It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then, there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that.
That's surprising, considering where I just came from.
You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral?
Why would I need to lie about that? I'm so scared about every street smart option prompting me to lie about things that I don't need to lie about. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, that's me. I just rolled into town.
Wow, I didn't think there would be anyone else coming. Are you staying with Tabby? How's she holding up?
Well, I think we need to discuss how we're related, first of all.
I haven't seen her since Pearl Land passed. Or for a while before that now that I think about it.
Is she putting on a front? I mean, I guess Keen Eye can't be wrong. I don't think she's doing too well. She's been icy, sure, but it feels like she's putting it on as a front.
She's always been a little rough around the edges. To be honest, it's always been hard to tell if that's the way she is or if she's just putting on an act her whole life. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there.
I'm not talking to her.
Even if she doesn't think so herself.
Are you two friends?
I was probably closer than most people have gotten to being able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else.
That is so fake. No matter how small your school is, there will always be two motherfuckers who do not like each other.
She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet.
Oh, did I just... Yeah, now that I think about it, maybe I would want to lie about being a part of a family that owns a coal mine, but I'm not gonna let the NPCs scare me out of admitting that my family owns a coal mine here, alright? I own you. I own your heating. I own your job. And I could take it all away if I so choose, alright? But I'm not going to because I'm not really a Scarlet.
We wound up bonding a bit when we were both in the school's production of a Midsummer Night's Dream. A Meta Night's Dream from Kirby. Meta Nightmare in Dreamland. I was Puck and she was a mustard seed. I don't know this play actually, so I don't really care. So, as you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving.
No, I ate. And now I'm realizing I shouldn't have, because there's gonna be the secret food poisoning route.
I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat.
Follow her.
That's free coffee.
Oh wow, people. Looks like this one guy has gears in his head, and it looks like he's thinking really hard. If I just tick 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 tick. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the. Oh, I should probably check chat. We good. Oh, 0 concurrent viewers. That's sad. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. I used to know what that word meant. Oh, that's so sad. That is so upsetting that everyone just turned to look at. No, it's like a saloon. At least this one guy in the back didn't care, and this one guy making the food, but he doesn't have time to care. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna keep it moving, bro. You slide into the nearest booth, pretending that you didn't notice everyone in the diner gawking at you like they just seen Bigfoot. They are whispering about me. Oh my gosh.
No need to be too shy. They don't meet many strangers. It's kind of a big deal when someone new wanders into our town. Especially since, well, they probably all know what you're here for, and by extension, who you're related to. That's bad. Even if you don't know anybody, it's not easy keeping even if you don't know anybody, it's not easy keeping secrets in a town this size. As you settle into the booth, you can't help but pick up some of the murmurs of conversation around you.
This is a keen eye thing, but this is also just a hey, look in the background. They're talking about you, dickhead. Stella turns to Gretchen while you take a quick look around the diner. I forgot about Gretchen immediately. I forgot Gretchen was the name of the dog. You zero in on these people. At the counter, two policemen and a woman you assume to be the owner shoot a sidelong glance in your direction while whispering to each other.
That must be Vivian's kid. Never thought we'd actually meet him.
Looks so much like her.
Ah, yeah. Those eyes are unmistakable. That haunted look.
Oh, hey.
I always thought it'd go once. I always thought it'd go away once he finally got out of this town, but I guess unhappiness was baked into her DNA. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
A young mother and her syrup-stained child sit across from you. Mommy, who's that? Don't stare, Tulip. That must be Miss Tabitha's cousin. Oh, so that's probably why he looks so sad. I would look sad too if I had to have Miss Tabitha as a cousin. Do you think Tabitha's cousin is mean too? I don't know. I'll find out next time I go to visit Miss Tabitha. Are you gonna finish your pancakes? They're almost cold, sweet pea. And we've got to get home to help Daddy. In the far back corner, a man sits alone at a small table, sipping coffee and reading the paper. Why are strangers who wander into town never gorgeous blonde ladies of an appropriate age? Alright, he's not a pedophile. Why is it always call boys, punks, and whippersnappers?
Why is it always people who say whippersnappers when I enter a town? Why that, you know? Lastly, a group of coal miners sit hunched. How could you tell? I guess the uniforms. Well, now I know the uniforms, but how could you tell just by looking at them? Readily scarfing down heaping plates of food. You're gonna need the energy for the mines, Bow.
What do you think? Another youngin' looking for mine work? No way. Clearly don't got the stomach for it. That's gotta be the boss's cousin. That's gotta be the boss's cousin. There's that funeral this week, if I'm remembering right. For old Miss Pearl Ann. May she rot in peace. Oh, let the lady rest, Lloyd. One shouldn't speak ill of the dead, no matter how foul and terrible and stupid they were. Never speak ill of them, especially before they've been so much as lain to rest. If you'd been around in her heyday, you'd be speaking ill too, Tommy. He's right. Nastiest woman I've ever met. That Tabitha's a blessing compared to her. Curse the whole lot of them. May every scarlet burn in hell.
Oh wow, yeah, that's enough, bro. I think I gotta skedaddle out this diner, bro. Oh no, the locals want to talk to me. Hey, Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella.
Ah, shucks. Thanks, Avery.
And here's some bacon for the little lady. Dog noises make me so viscerally upset. It's actually crazy. Like, it's not zero concurrent viewers. I'm always watching. Thank you, I guess. I honestly wish that dog were out the game, bro. And it's a pug, too. That's so upsetting. Gretchen sips the bacon and digs in. Tip, you can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. Yeah, like I'd ever want to see past this text box. What's the coffee look like? Oh, God, it's Gretchen. Ugh. Okay, thank God it's back.
Anything for you?
Is bacon bad for dogs? If it is, I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm gonna eat the bacon. I'll have a biscuit. I'll have a biscuit, please. I heard they were really good.
Best in the country.
Oh, that's Avery. Best in the country. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone.
Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it.
Oh, is that something you said? I forgot.
Anyways, the funerals is not till Sunday, right?
I don't know what day of the week it is.
That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there were any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway.
Oh, you're one of those grown-ups. Okay. Do you have a job? Or do you have a steady work, a flow of income?
Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to.
Saturday night? You mean the day before I have to be somewhere?
And there's always the weekly Sunday potluck.
You mean the day I have to be somewhere?
That should be right after the funeral, too.
Okay. You get a pass on that one.
So it'll be a special occasion.
Is the potluck like a church thing? Oh, shit. Wait, no, I want to go back. Oh, I didn't realize that wasn't like an Explorer's setting. No, how do I go back? Oh, I can save and load. I guess I'll save here, because I just thought about saving and loading. Would it be weird for me to come in if I'm not a member?
No. The Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here, if I'm being honest.
A non-religious community in the rural South. Talk about unbelievable.
I know. We must seem like heathens. But there are plenty of God-fearing folk in this town. They just aren't the biggest fans of the local church. It's got termites. Well, the building's okay. It doesn't got termites. But the pastor's another story. He's got termites. There's just something a little bit off about the guy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. And unfortunately, you probably will. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week?
Do you... What are you trying to sell me? I want to pick a skill thing, because, you know, I have these skills for a reason. What are you trying to sell me, kid?
My angle? I would never have an angle.
She definitely has an angle.
Okay, so my job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera. You never told me what your job is, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, yes you did. I asked you what your... No, I asked Stella what her job is. I don't believe you have a job.
You just spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera, and it's always better when someone else is there to...
Before Stella can finish, Avery returns with the biscuit in tow. Here's your biscuit. Winnie said it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Well, I don't think it's my place to say you didn't have to do that. I wasn't gonna pay. Just thank the man. What kind of dialogue? They are really trying to, like, pull out the worst of the worst type of people with some of these dialogue options. Like, these are just, like, the weirdest things you could say to a person. Thanks, Avery. It looks great. You pick up the biscuit, and it's delicate and fluffy. Nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it were nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is the perfect biscuit. This is the best biscuit I have ever had, but that's not saying much. I don't think I actually like biscuits. Like, I know this is a really good biscuit, and I'd eat it again, but if this were the best of the world, if this were the best the world of biscuits has to offer, consider me unimpressed. Aw, sorry to hear that.
To each his own, I guess. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, as Stellan mentioned, she's famous. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not gonna go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm gonna do it for you. Still sighs. I'm a YouTuber? I'm a YouTuber? Oh, hell no. Oh, gosh. You and everyone else.
Wait, you record videos in the woods? That just clicked for me. What do you record? What kind of videos do you do? Cool. What do you do in the woods by yourself?
She hunts cryptids.
Oh my god, she's a Mandela catalog fan. She's looking in the forest for alternates. You should really check out her channel, Kofi. It's amazing. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have noticed that if the game didn't point it out to me, but how did you know my name? Oh, sorry. It's just that most people in town know about me. Why? Sorry, I'm sure that must have seemed creepy.
Oh well, I guess the cat's at the bag.
The holler is a small place. Everyone knows everybody, and that includes extended family. Oh no! Who's been talking about me? I'd never met this side of the family. What would they even talk about? Your aunt must have been getting it from somewhere. She was always on about something you were up to. Oh, oops, sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. Not. Oh, wait, that was Avery. I keep thinking that she's Avery for some reason. Yeah, I kind of want to know, actually. What has we been saying?
What matters is that now people can meet the real you, so it doesn't matter what Pearl Ann may or may.
What has Pearl Ann been saying? You. Yeah, you can always make a good first impression and wipe the slate clean with the whole town. Oh God, what was she saying about me? Oh jeez, look, I'm sorry I said anything.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Pearl Ann was a gossip and would do this sort of thing with everyone. Spreading weird little rumors about folks was kind of her trademark.
Anyways,
weren't we in the middle of talking about Stella's illustrious YouTube career? These people think I'm a pedophile! No! Ah, God damn you, Pearl Ann, I hope you rot in your grave! Why have you told these people lies for some reason? I guess we were, weren't we? We don't have to be, we can talk about my aunt! I think the best video to start with would be the river one. Not the lake, but you know, the controversial one. The one where you showed a dead body on camera.
Oh yeah,
the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known for... Oh, it's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. You had this pulled up already. What is that? That's not anything. Despite the shaky camera footage, you can clearly make out the shape of a creature's head and its relative body proportions. That's a corpse. You're pretty sure it's a cat, and a big one. That is a dead body in that river that you just recorded. I was making a joke, but that footage needs to be turned over to the police. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that were the case, it would be at least twice the size of any beaver I'd seen. I love that people say it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my very own 2 eyes. If the game says it looks like a big cat, it looks like a big cat. It looked like a big cat.
See, it's got those little kitty cat ears right there. Maybe it's a mountain lion. No way. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found jack squat, and there's no reason one would be swimming in a river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body is too long. No way. Was that an Avery line? These people... no. It was not an Avery line. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries were missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. I think we would know if somebody lost their capybara in a town this small, right? Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Exactly. Some exotic pet owners set it free and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along. Wow, you had an angle. It's pretty easy. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait, no spoilers. Whoops, sorry, Avery. Spoilers, you watch it? Dude, my friends don't watch my YouTube channel, and you're watching her do nothing in the woods for hours? I looked away and the dialogue advanced. No, it didn't. I'm paranoid. It's okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See you all around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after the skunk ape. Oh, wow. Isn't that worse, Bigfoot? It's definitely one of the lesser ape-type cryptids, and one of the smellier, according to some sources. They say you should be able to smell it before you see it. I don't know about you, but I find the idea of discovering something previously unknown to be excitement enough, even if it is just worse Bigfoot. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck playing tug of war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I skipped past the dialogue. I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's not like I have anything better to do. So, sure. Such enthusiasm. It'll be fun, I promise. This was something I used to do with my middle school buddies all the time, and there was never a dull moment. That's actually how this channel got started. Me and Kanika and Reese and other name you don't know, but I'm going to describe it like you know these people because that's how good friends I think we are. Running around the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. You know, that gives me a thought. Since I've already invited another person along, it might be fun to extend the invitation to my old chums. See if we can't make it a little reunion special or something. Though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? I didn't answer yet, but okay. Reese, dude, what's up? It feels like it's been forever. Aw, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or... Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind. I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out into the woods tonight. I'm taking someone new to shoot a video. He's Tabitha's cousin. He just hangs up. I know, yeah. Just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for skunk ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Haha. Yeah, I'll bring him. But bring me? I didn't agree to go. I know you're talking about me, bro. I did not agree to be there. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud.
Looks like it's just you and me.
Did he ask you to bring me to his house? And did you agree to bring me to his house?
He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are. Great. Is he okay?
He's not feeling well. That's all.
You're lying.
He's had a lot going on in the past, 10 years or so, but I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently.
Either you're lying or he's lying, bro. He's like terminally ill. I can sense it. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. No, well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again.
He's hilarious. You'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week.
We'll see. I don't know how much I should commit to doing this week.
That's fair, but if you find you have the time, he'd love to meet you. He can be a little rough around the edges, but in like a funny way. Like me. Maybe you could learn something from him.
What is that supposed to mean? But we can talk about making friendship plans later. For now, we got skunk ape to hunt. We're starting now, so we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark.
Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand.
You'd pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. After all, it seems everyone in town has heard awful things about you from your now deceased aunt. Leave a tip. And pull out a single uncrumpled dollar bill and a quarter. As long as you don't get sick of peanut butter and jelly, your meals will be free while you're here. Share the wealth while you've got it, you think to yourself. You leave the money on the table and follow Stella out for dinner. I'm not going to give these people that much of my money. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived into town, but now that as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're with a maniac climbing up a mountain. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel... I get to pick? Unsettled. I'm going to be standoffish because I can't form real relationships, let alone fake ones. You feel unsettled. Your guts tangle into knots. With each step, you ascend the unknowable hills. I'm still doing her voice for some reason. Every snapping twig and rustling leaf makes your heart beat faster, and your eyes grow wilder. Stella, by comparison, is jaunty. You wish you had her confidence, but you can't shake the feeling that something bad awaits you in the woods. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record. Since last year, at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be much worse. Yeah, that's global warming. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Let me put this bluntly. Are you really expecting to find anything? What are the chances that we actually run into skunk ape in just one night of filming?
That's fair. We are hunting a creature that's stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mystic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping out to star on my little YouTube channel? But hey, the chances are never zero, right? Chances of us dying are never zero, so...
Has anything bad ever happened to you on these hikes? You know, just curious.
Let me think. I can't seem to remember.
She, turns around, there's, a huge-ass, gash on the back of her head.
Oh well, guess nothing ever happened.
There was that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. Down a cliff?
But he was fine.
He's all good. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a couple of months to heal.
All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of Wumpus bats, but I wasn't able to wiggle myself back out. Turns out the Wumpus cats were actually... Oh, is that what it said? What is a Wumpus cat? Were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, and I was red as rain, so it could have gotten a lot worse. Oh, and there was the time I accidentally stumbled onto... She's just gonna keep going, and there's gonna be like 10 times she got injured, and she's gonna be like, I guess I do get injured a lot. I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everybody sooner or later, I'd barely count it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Hey, bro, are you sure, bro? Sorry, you say you almost got shot? Like, I'm an African-American male walking out here in the South, bro. Like, I'm just saying. When you put it like that, I guess I can see how you might be a little concerned from, like, a certain angle, I suppose. I really wouldn't worry about Duke, though. He might be a little jumpy, but he means well. He just hates black people. Oh, Duke might not like you. And the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. The worst I've seen up here is the occasional black bear, and even they scare easily. They do? Are you sure? But hey, there's no point in worrying about whatever bad stuff may happen to us, because we all die anyway. Sure, sometimes worrying can help you prepare for something, but we're as prepared as we can be. I even carry bear mace. And once you're as prepared as you can be, why give in to your anxiety when you can be having fun instead? It's not like being anxious will stop something bad from happening. Being anxious can help you turn around when you sense danger ahead. But besides that, this is a great outlook, I guess. If anything, in all my experience, all it does is make bad things worse. The only thing you can do is tell yourself, this has happened. There's no going back to before this bad thing. There's no going back to before this bad thing happened. And then you work on making things better. What the dog doing? What is the dog doing, bro? Anyway, this is all to say you're good. Don't worry. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here? Other than anything cryptid related. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing a baby birds out of a nest and eating them. You watched that? That's not normal, like, that happened. That deer should be, like, put down, I think. It has the taste for blood, and that's not something to be trusted. What's next? Oh, I just switching tabs. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen a ton of videos of deer doing it. I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake! Everybody's favorite lake, Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It was a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed. But you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around there. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which was super neat. I stole a few bottles. Yeah, there's no point in putting stole in that sentence. That was creepy, and I didn't mean to advance. But I didn't get scared. Keeping my dresser? Yeah, that's weird. You shouldn't be keeping those. Did you hear that? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Say, same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing. I got really confused for a second. She referred to the girl while petting the dog. And also called the girl, like you would a dog. Phew. Sorry for getting spooked, Duke.
I thought you were black person. What am I calling me? That means it's time to test out. No, it's not. I don't need to test out the be right back screen. But I could. Look, check this out, check this out. Be right back. And now we're not being right back. Now we're being right back. I love OBS. I don't actually love OBS. It sucks. Some creature of darkness? Ah, girlie, just old Duke. Now what the hell are you looking for way out here? Same thing I look for all the time. Something that doesn't exist. Sorry I asked. And who's this you suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick. You aren't white? Is that?
Yup.
I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Both of y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of this area. Hey gamers, we back? That's a yes, gamers, we are back. Dad died. That's the reason I was gone. Up and perished. Up and went and perished and died. So, let's keep it moving. I'm out here dealing with my own critter, and won't be too appreciative if a couple of fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? What are you talking about? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your own business. Apparently this entire town can't. Stella Richmond, put that damn camera down.
Aw, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help you out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know, I learned from the best.
That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you actually listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chunka-bunkas. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose that many more.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you.
Oh, Duke, you don't think it's...
I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course, you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking.
And why is she so sensitive about these goddamn mountain lions, bro? Did a mountain lion kill her mom? And I know for a fact that would be one more person for the Dead Moms Club. Oh my gosh. Now I'm thinking back. It would be terrible if we said that shit.
And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't have been anything else.
I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. That's been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy.
I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like the... You guys just like, you would really go out there and post about skunk ape, but mountain lions are the craziest thing in the world to you. You make me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They're calling me all kinds of names. Just for seeing things with my own eyes I know to be true.
I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible.
You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at dawn. And I'm going to drop it on your porch and you're going to move it yourself. Like a cat. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Yeah, I'm not saying shit, bro. This ain't my place, bro. You stand awkwardly by the two as they continue to argue.
Duke, you're just wasting your time. Give us just one night out there to see what we can find. I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this. Yeah, right. You'll get some shaky footage of a raccoon and claim it's a heretofore unknown creature that is heat ray vision or something such nonsense. I know what I'm looking for, and there's no way I'm backing down. But I gotta film it tonight. Video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. You ain't the only one on a schedule, as well as you well know. My boy Bo and me are heading down for the state fair to show off Big Betty tomorrow morning. We'll be gone near a whole week, so our chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. Why are you emotionally attached to the chickens? I have to say something or leave? Oh, yeah, this is a lot of pressure, bro. This is too much pressure. I'm stressed enough as it is. I need to take it easy tonight, I think. You turn away before either has a chance to stop you and trek back down. Yeah, just like I'm skedaddling, bro. I'm not making this choice. Shortly after you turn back to town, you hear footsteps on the trail behind you. Hey, are you alright? Oh, it's just, I don't want to, upset Duke, bro. This has so much of a negative connotation to it. Like, Duke's crazy and stubborn. Like, no, he has a good reason to be out here doing what he's doing. Yeah, I'm good. Trust me, we don't have anything to worry about from old Duke or his shotgun. I've gone out hunting with him before. That man sounds like a truck crashing through trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. Trail's just up this way. Let's go. Alright, we're still going. I thought that was just like the turn around and go home. I was just ready to like be at home and talk to Tabitha for the rest of the game, which would have been very upsetting. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? He hands you the camera and takes position. I just heard a firework outside my actual house, and that was less scary than the dog. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Kofi, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent. I'm thinking of repugnant, which is a whole different word that means the same thing, and it's spelled very similarly. Skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including in this very country. County? That should have said... Yeah, okay, it says county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. Is the sun not setted? I can't tell. Everything's purple. In the meantime, we can get to take in all the beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? Quietly look into Stella's eyes. We're not romancing Stella, bro. She's not it. Not a fan of the bugs. How do you live like this, bro? Like, honestly, being in nature for this long, this often would upset me. That's true. There do seem to be a lot of mosquitoes out tonight. Oh, I'm glad you agree. Can I borrow your jacket? Maybe they can smell your fresh city blood, and now they want a taste of this foreign delicacy. I'll hit you with some more repellent when we reach a good stopping point. Is that a snake?
Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Don't say shit. Don't say anything. Like, you don't hear a noise and be like, what the fuck was that? You just hear a noise and you assess, bro.
Did you hear that? That's the sound a deer makes when they want to warn the rest of their herd about a big scary predators like us.
Like us? Not like anything else?
Let's check it out.
Oh, we're not being given a choice. Alright, that jump scare count is about to go up to 4 real quick. I can feel it.
As you and Stella hear footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight.
What's wrong with it? Yo, get that deer some Benadryl.
A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of the light while Gretchen winces and pulls at her harness. And then it's gone.
Animal noises make me so upset. I hate the sound of animals.
Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. I can't handle deer.
When she gets like this,
I usually have to pick her up and hold her. You're always holding her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something.
Yeah, I noticed.
You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they?
Yeah, there was something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face?
Now that you mention it,
There was something a little off. I wonder what it was. I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. And bigger and bigger until they die. Poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it. Yeah, why do you bring Gretchen with you? Is also another question. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts. So I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health. Yeah, aren't they like constantly imploding? But here she is, running around the woods at 17. 17? What? 17? Put that thing down! And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise has helped that a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? It's never too late to turn back. I don't actually think I'm really cut out for this sort of thing. Those deers genuinely spooked me. I don't know if you want me weighing you down. Don't be so hard on yourself. You just aren't accustomed to the sounds of the forest yet. When you go on your first... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna change your voice. No, it's too late. It's already a part of who she is.
When you go on your first few night hikes,
everything sounds like some horrible monster that's waiting for an opportunity to shred you to bits. But eventually you realize it's mostly deer and raccoons, which probably won't go after you.
Yeah, probably.
Here, let's take a quick snack break before we get into the night's activities. Maybe some food will help settle your nerves. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Yeah, I'll take a snack bar. Excellent choice. A good source of energy and chocolate. Oh, I avoided it, the M&Ms, because they had chocolate in it. We can't keep our character hating chocolate. It's officially doomed. The cherry and cashew? I like to make my own. Our character just spits it out. And I tend to make them with my favorites, but I know that's not everyone's bag. Bleh, cashews. I've never been a big fan of cashews. Now pecans, that's a nut I can get behind. Fair enough. Pecans are great. Oh shit. But I find they lack the sort of architectural stability that the other nuts offer to a bar. I guess that is a complaint that you can have.
Usually wind up with clusters rather than bars when you go with pecans. Super tasty clusters, though. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick. I, I need to keep forgetting. I need to remember that Gretchen is not the girl. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. So tell me, what's it like in Winter City? You have a house, an apartment, deal with family, roommates, pets? Tell me, what is it like to be Kofi? I get to choose? Yeah, I live with the bajillion other people, bro. It's full house in here. Actually, it's more of an attic crawl space. One of the walls is slanted, so it's like a little uninsulated triangle room. There's not really space for much, so I have my clothes and a futon and a little camp light, too, since there's not light in there. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't sound like a space anybody should be living in. It sounds like staying in that old, crumbling mansion is actually a pretty big step up for you. How are your roommates? Are they at least nice? They're nice enough. They're nice enough, but I think they miss having the storage space. They still put boxes in there every now and then, for safekeeping. I use them as tables. There's gotta be a better apartment than that in a big city like Winter City. Place has issues, but it's cheap. I got records on records on backends on backends. This place has its issues, but it's cheap. Fair. I can't imagine how expensive Winter City is. Yeah, her voice is changing. So, what do you do for a living? I'm a streamer, I guess. I'm actually a streamer. Oh, cool, that's neat. My friend Reese sometimes streams what he's working on. I did not mean to do that to myself.
Self-voicing disabled.
Jump scare 4.
That's so sad. I'm gonna count it though. Records on records on backends on backends on plaques on plaques. I have not actually been scared by a single actual horror element. Unless we count that possum. Yo, who is sleeping and snoozing in my chat? Wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup, how about? Oh, cool, let's see. What sort of streams do you do?
I play video games.
I mostly stream video games. That's cool, I have to check out your channel sometime this week.
Don't.
How do you like it?
I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny.
Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd ever give up.
Yeah, her voice is back. It's just gonna switch to whatever I feel like.
I don't think I'd give up on what I do for anything.
A crisp breeze passes over you. You can't help but check the feeling that you're being watched. What are these? Are these just holes in the leaves, or what is that? You scan the tree line and briefly... Oh, those are real. Thank God I picked Street Smarts and Keen Eye, bro. What is that? And then they're gone? Oh, hell nah. I gotta get out of this forest, bro. Hey, buddy, we're being watched.
It might be Skunk Ape. Do your best to pretend it isn't watching us. We don't want to scare it off.
I don't want to ask about her living situation. We're gonna sit in silence. You already know all about Stella's YouTube career, and you don't feel the need to press her for any more details about her life. What is that, bro?
Well, Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Everything else went quiet. I could hear all sorts of wildlife a second ago, but now it's quiet. You're right, and whatever made that sound is close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me. Let's check this out. I want to hold Gretchen's leash. She's like the worst. Oh god, I'm holding Gretchen. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from the nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. What the hell? The fuck was that? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2 or 3 feet tall. It doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. Looks like it's heading north. Let's go after it. Do we have to? Now's not the time to hesitate. If we're catching this thing, we've got to go now.
See, that's the thing. Are we catching this thing? Are we? Stella sprints into the woods in pursuit, leaving you no choice but to run after her. Gretchen decidedly pulls you along by her leash. She does have a leash. We just don't let her walk. Ever. Nigga, come on. Oof! What are these stupid ass joke answers that they're making me say? Oh good, the monsters are gonna get you first. You say that, but you still stop to see if I was okay. If there was a monster out here, we'd both get eaten. That's not true, it would be eating you first, and that's my cue to run.
Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Jesus, it's still alive.
Yeah, well, yeah, investigate the chicken. What is it gonna do, hurt me?
What's wrong with its stomach?
Don't let Gretchen get too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. I think the growth is the more important part. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. Skin is stretched taut. The growth is pulsing beneath. Looking more closely at the growth, you think you can see something squirming inside? That is a whole worm! There's a worm in there! Sure. Poor chicken looks up at you, glazed over but rolling around in the socket. Oh, the eyes look up at you. What's wrong with its wing? Ooh. That shit is a feather duster at best. Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. You tore it! Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away and give Stella room to film. We gotta get back with this footage. That's like valuable.
It looks like we found one of Duke's chickens, folks. And she's not looking so good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but it definitely seems like it has some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that could be done for her at this point. Geez, I'm gonna have to put some massive content warnings for this video. The hell?
What in Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you? Birdie? You recognize your chickens? And name them? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good God. Did y'all see what did this to her?
We caught a glimpse of something earlier, and when we chased after it, it brought us here. Whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees. Put that camera away for God's sakes, girl. I don't want to be another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. Wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurt. I think this is important for people to see. I think this is like a real, like, thing. Also, what is that? I don't like that noise. Come out, you sons of bitches! Dude, don't shoot them. We have no idea what will happen. They'll die. That's what it'll happen. You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you. Whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Yeah, Gretchen's trying to go somewhere. Quick, they're closing in on us. They're giving me the choice to abandon the dog, and I'm gonna take it. Ooh, that's not human. That's not human. You die for the flashlight and swing your body towards the woods. Shoot it, kill it, shoot it, kill it. I said aim that damn thing quick. Aim your gun quick, dude. Just grazed it. Oh my god, hit your shots. You're off the Fortnite squad, bro. Well, I mean, we do have an empty spot because Gretchen left, but, yeah. But that should make that thing easy to track, eh, Stella? Yeah, blood trail's pretty hard to miss. Guess we know it wasn't mountain lions after all. Though it didn't look like any cryptid I'd ever heard of. Nigga, come on. It's gonna be one hell of a video. As your heartbeat settles, you realize Gretchen stopped tugging at her leash. You look down to find an empty harness and paw prints of a runaway dog. I'm going with Duke. All due respect. Wait, where's Gretchen? Where's my dog? She must have slipped out of her harness. I am so sorry. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, we lost Gretchen? Darn. Gretchen, I'm coming for you. I'm staying with you, Duke. Fuck! We're going with her? Alone, you have no choice but to follow Duke and Stella into the darkness. Go after them. You steal your nerves and run into the unknown. Dude, I hate that darned animal. I had to check chat real quick. As you push deeper into the woods, the unearthly... Jesus Christ. Unearthly sounds once again surround you. Nigga, run, bro. Guys, these are the least useful responses I could possibly give. Oh god, they're back. Yo, leg it, fellas. I know we just have to keep pushing. I know. Wait, I know. We just have to keep pushing forward. Yeah, duh. What are we gonna do? Stay here? Are you trying to get us lost? Slow down. Slow down? Nigga, we have to go. Lord, that smell. Shoot him all. That's it. Like, this is not the time to think. Like, shoot. Like, kill. The shrieks pull back into a steady whispers as you, Stella, and Duke stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. At the edge of it all is an immobilized mobilized Gretchen. Shoot it! Shoot the thing killing Gretchen! Gurgles in pain as one of the creatures looms over her. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. Don't let her die for that, thank God. As Stella steps towards the nest, Duke pulls her back. We can still save her implies that we go in and get her,
instead of we shoot the thing eating her or putting a baby in her, and not even in the sex way. Like, they're just surgically inserting a baby into that brother's, like, body. I think we gotta go. We need to leave. Damn, this kid is right, Stella. They're circling us because they're protecting their brood. Or whatever it is they've been planting in our animals. We've gotta get the hell out of here while we still can. You're right, there's nothing we can do right now, but Jesus Christ, I can't leave Gretchen like this. Dude, give me your gun. Jesus Christ, Stella. You're not thinking about... She's my dog, Duke. We can't save her, but I'll be damned if we leave her to suffer like the rest of these animals. I mean, go for it if you want to go for it. Don't miss. Old Yeller! That's an amazing achievement name. Ooh, that was bad idea, actually. I didn't think about that. Yeah, we gotta skedaddle. As soon as the gun fires, you, Stella, Dude sprint back through the woods. Unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest nipping at your heels. In the highest branches of the trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. Quick, my truck's down this way. Shoot them! Shoot them! Boom! That takes care of the problem. Well, I mean, I guess there's 3 of them and we have a shotgun, so... Shoot them. Duke, you know what they're here for. Is this what you want? Oh, so we're just not going to acknowledge my idea. This is what you want, you sons of bitches. Fine, take her. Take her and leave us be. Duke. Get in the truck and let's get the hell out of here. Duke, do we have to take the truck back? I can just walk. This creature... What is wrong with you? We're taking the truck! Are you kidding me? What do you mean you can walk? 3 of you sit in silence as Duke drives back to town. The ride feels like both an eternity and like nothing at all. Eventually it's over and you find yourself outside of Stella's house. Thanks for taking me back home, Duke. Anytime, but Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what were those things? I have no idea. I've never heard of anything like them, but I've got a ton of footage. Nothing is really clear, but it's a start. Think I'd better go check in with Bo. He'll be worrying about me. You and your friends stay safe. Looks like those things didn't follow us, but, well, no point in talking about the buts. Just look out for yourselves. Hey, yeah, can you take me home? Hell no, I ain't your private chauffeur. Stay with Stella tonight. She's got the space, ain't you, girl?
Yep, totally.
Nick, you threw me under the bus so goddamn hard just now. You were supposed to say, no, I don't have any space. Please take him home. But no, you're fake. There, taken care of. Thanks, Stella. You're the coolest. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, but with no one but Stella in sight. Your phone buzzes in your pockets. Now that you're back in town, you finally must have reception again. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I need to call her. Straight to voicemail. Text her where I am. Oh my god, I double clicked. No, that's so sad. Oh, I didn't mean to. I would have said, whoops, I'm in trouble. That would have been so funny. But now that reminds me to save. Always save your visual novels, kids.
Tabitha seems worried. It's pretty late, isn't it? God, what a mess this night's been.
Why did you ask Duke if you could walk back?
Heh, I just don't like cars is all. They're all like death machine.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
Sorry if I weirded you out. I'm sorry about Gretchen. There's nothing we could have done. I just have to accept what happened and move on. She was 17 after all. It's not like she had many years left. Why did it have to happen like that?
I'm not gonna accept blame for that. Best not to dwell on it.
You're right. What happened happened. It's done. Neither of us need to go back and relive that moment.
What do you make of everything we saw? What, like, are those things?
I don't know. I haven't seen or read anything like this. Although maybe. We gotta find out more about those things. The library doesn't open for a while, so any real research will have to wait until the morning. That being said, there is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over before it gets any later.
Yeah, I do want to know, actually. I'll admit, the game has got me. What are those creatures?
I hope she's still awake. Stellan knocks on the door.
That... Yeah, no, I'm gonna chalk that up to 5. That did get me. Does this game have multiple endings? I'm sure it does. If not, then they definitely have ending variations because I'm 99% sure we could have kept Gretchen alive. But no more Fido, so oh well. Sorry, Fido. Street smart. Silently get Stella's attention. Tap Stella's shoulder and subtly direct her gaze towards the shadows.
Kofi!
Jesus.
Welcome home.
Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. Don't turn your back on that thing! The older woman stands in the entryway.
Go home. Wayne. Wayne? Who's Wayne? I can't help you tonight.
You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. He was wearing the miner jacket. So, and the people in this town do know my name. And I doubt they'd introduce 2 monsters back to back like that. So, I'm pretty sure that's just the townsperson fucking with me.
I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped.
Was that Wayne? Was that thing Wayne? That thing was... Why would he do that to me? I knew it was a prank, but... Or I think it was a prank. But that's such a weirdly specific prank and terrible to do to a human being.
What brings you out here so late, and who is this?
Hi, Miss Forsyth. This is Kofi. Is it okay if we come in?
Of course. You're in luck. I just put water in for hibiscus? Hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, Kofi. I was so sorry to hear about your mother.
Are you sure you were?
Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Pearl Ann is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town.
Who is Wayne?
Just a very sick man. You don't need to worry about him.
How did you know that my mom died?
Oh well, Pearl Ann was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of. Bless her heart.
I never actually met Pearl Ann. You don't have to pass your condolences on to me. She's a stranger.
That's fair, child. But it seems like the right thing to do. Regardless, I am sorry about your mother. We were good friends for many years, you know. I should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth.
Yeah, also, we need your help.
Yes. I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff. I'm not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about
Classical spiritualism. Spiritualism. This is how I should have said that word.
Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? We ran into some creatures in the woods. These things, I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I.
This wasn't local wildlife, Miss Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Can you? Ah, one of your little videos.
Where was this? Up the mountain to the northwest.
Within the town limits?
Yeah. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can't?
Yo, is that somebody? Somebody get their kettle, bro.
I need to plug the battery.
You better, yeah, Kanika will wake up. Can somebody get that? It's bothering me. It's actually, like, upsetting me. Can somebody get the kettle? Okay, I just skipped a whole lot of dialogue for that, but, we can go back.
Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can?
I need to plug the memory card into a computer.
I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. You'd better come with, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother.
Damn, why your mom so old? I guess my parents are relatively old, but no, she looks way too old to be just a mother. Damn, what year? How late were you born, Kanika? Kanika's door is covered with stickers, their edges frayed from recent but failed attempts to remove them. This is a childhood room with someone was unhappy to return to.
Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help.
What, Mom? Oh, it's Stella. Hey, Stella. Mixed alert. He's a 50%er, bro. You lucky you got the dark skin genes, bro. You would have been flame broiled and roasted back in Winter City.
Oh, it's Stella.
Or no, that's Stella's voice. Oh, it's Stella. Hey, Stella. And a stranger. Thanks. Cool. What are you doing in my house? I was clearly invited in. I didn't break in here, bro. That is why. I was helping Stella film. I'm not gonna introduce myself by name. You lost name privileges. I hate how all the characters look at you when you're talking, bro. Like they're all judging and thinking. I was helping Stella film a video in the woods and something terrible happened. Tabitha's cousin? Yep. Alright, well, I went out of my way to not introduce myself, but thank you for that.
Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptops. Tell her and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika.
Okay. My room's a mess, so I'll just bring it out here.
Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. There's a lot of dead and sick animals on the recording.
You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays.
Stella, what the hell is this? Did you film it?
Was that Gretchen at the end there? Oh, god damn, she thick! She thick, bro! Oh, hell yeah. Okay, yeah, no. The black representation in this game is popping off hard. I don't like her personality, though, so this is not the romance that I'm going for. Well, I guess that's not fair. I just met her. But she just met me and went out of her way to make a cold impression. Or maybe I'm just a judgy bitch. Yeah, I am a judgy bitch, but still, just because I acknowledge it doesn't mean I can do something about it. Stella, where's Gretchen?
She didn't make it, is what I'm going to say.
Stella, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm fine. I just wanted to know what did this to her. Unfortunately, if these creatures are what I think they are, what happened to Gretchen is but the start of something far more sinister. My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come.
Mom, come on, this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Kofi with this tailed Talipo. I feel like it's a slur. That gave off slur energy. She's just lost her dog. She just lost her dog. Have some respect.
Karika, sweetie, let your mother talk.
She said, nigga, let me finish, bro. I guess she can't say nigga. Can't she? She's so gray, I can't tell if she used to have melanin. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. I hope you're right.
But just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate when tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is...
Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mom, they've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika.
It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful.
So, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. Well, she didn't say magic.
We can't rule that out. Not after what we saw.
But fine. Let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. I feel like we can safely assume they're putting, like, embryo in the animals.
You saw that nest.
What were those growths? I saw something living in the chicken. Maybe it's some sort of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. That's the obvious answer. And now that you've said it, I don't think it's correct anymore. But I don't want to jump into any conclusions about something this out there. Not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all of this up.
Oh dear, I've forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on.
Let me fix you up a couple cups. It'll help soothe your nerves.
I don't know. It's getting late, and I should let Kofi get some rest.
Nigga, I'm up.
I ran him ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror.
This is kind of like a thing going on right now. Just noticed a Sailor Moon t-shirt. Yeah, you're off the list, bro. You're good. You're done. You're done.
I can stay out. Yeah, no, I'm not going to sleep after what I saw. Not anytime soon. Okay. Maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you called them? That's right. You can go on home now and try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. On the online? Get your moms. Get your moms, Kanika. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul.
Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk.
Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya.
Bye, Kofi. Bye, Kanika.
It's excellent iced or warm. Though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you.
Sybil turns and closes the door behind her.
Alright, let's head back home. My home, I mean. Well, this is me. Are you good finding your way back?
I can't sleep here. Yeah, that's what I say. Nigga, huh?
I guess I did, but I need a little time to myself. I'm sorry. We can talk tomorrow, alright? Here's my number. Call me when you get there and good luck.
You and Stella exchange numbers.
I'll see you tomorrow.
We're in this together is too friendly. Like, there's no in-between between. It's not like I have much of a choice, and yeah, we're in this together. I'm not saying shit, bro.
Stay safe.
Oh, no. Get me out of here.
I made it. I'm here. I'm safe. Your salvation in sight. You make a mad dash to the door.
Try the door. Jesus Christ. That's not a jump scare, but it's like Jesus Christ. Were you waiting?
Where the hell have you been?
I called you back.
I called you back as soon as I had reception. Did you? I didn't notice.
Do you know anyone named Blaine? Do you, like... You feel a slight, but palpable hesitation before Tabitha answers.
I employ over 100 people. I'm not sure I know a Wayne.
You hesitated before talking about Wayne.
It's late, Kofi, and you never came home. I'm sorry that your random questions and accusations caught me off guard. Wait, you smell like nature and old dog. You must have met Stella. Ugh, that explains everything. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow.
Can you tuck me in? Good night. What are these beta options I'm being given? Yeah, the manly badass hero. Yeah, this game certainly appeals to a certain demographic.
Yeah. I'm going to bed.
This is the worst. This is the most ominous thing I've ever seen. This feels like Five Nights at Freddy's. You remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. Call her.
Hey, how are you?
She sounds a little different, like she's been crying. Ooh, yeah, that explains it. Did you make it back alright? All good. Gonna head to bed.
Good idea. Get some D's, okay? We'll talk tomorrow.
From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. Now you're safe and you're warm. Eventually the sun will rise and chase away the monsters, and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Is that the end of episode 1? Ah, the nightmare continues. This is... Oh, is it the end of episode 1? I've never been more thankful for a game to be over. Like, you can't just show me those images. Like, yeah, I know there are things in the forest. Thanks for reminding me, jerk. You know how, like, I don't want to face those things again. You know how upset I'll be if this game is still going? Is that Tabitha? Oh. No, that looks like... Yeah, that looks like the girl. I forget her name. I was just talking to her and I forget her name. No. Those poor deer. Oh, those are alpaca. This game has actually gotten me to, like, sympathize with an animal. That's crazy. Not Gretchen though. Like El Bozo for Gretchen. That's a skill issue. Now I really want the second part of this game. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of locks. People in this town are unsure. Or whoever that specific person is unsure about everyone else. Scarlet Hollow. Three achievements! I want to look at the achievements I got, actually. Because I've been getting them, and I don't know what they are. Well, first of all, let me exit big picture mode, because I planned on using my controller. Oh my god, I can't exit big picture mode while the game is still running. So we're going to go to library. And we're going to go... And we're going to look at the achievements. I got 5 of them. I can't look at the achievements that I have. Oh, yes, I can. Follow the recipe. That was by making the sandwich. Old Yeller. Do what needs to be done yourself. I think that, triggered on misfire. Because Starla, or Shelly, but I forget her name. Why did I forget her name? She's the one who shot the dog. Finish episode 1 with Keen Eye as one of your traits. That's the, finish Candy from Baby. Finish episode 1 with Street Farts as one of your traits. And Ditchling, finish episode 1. That damn smile. Get your cousin to smile. That's never happening. Pet Frou Frou more than once. The name of that achievement is What Were You Expecting? That's how you get your, face torn off. Explore every room of the estate before going to town in episode 1. These are all, bad idea achievements. Can you pet the dog? You can pet the dog in Scarlet Hollow. I think I might be one of the only people who didn't get that achievement. And I feel a little bad. Miss North Carolina. Finish episode 1 with Powerful, Ebony Darkness, Dementia Ravenway. I have no idea what that's talking about. But that's mystical. Linguini Ratatouille. Talk to animals. Talk to animals would have been a really, really good trait for this, now that I think about it. But on principle, I would never pick it. Very Hungry Caterpillar. Finish with Book Smarts. Bell Pepper. Finish with Hot. Fusion Ha. Take a menu option that requires 2 traits. Well, I got dialogue that required 2 traits. You blew it. Get a bad outcome while you had a trait that could have avoided it. That's funny. Master Codebreaker. Break into the forbidden wing of the east of the estate. Yeah, a lot of these achievements are just rewarding terrible behavior and a lack of person skill. Um, but that's gonna be mostly it. Please save your game now. Yeah, we're gonna hit the save button. We're gonna. Actually, I would like to wishlist this, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Um, I'm not a credits watcher. I feel really bad doing this, but I'm not a credits watcher guy.
And you, the player. That's me.
Yeah, this rocked. That was pretty cool. If I ever get gifted $20, I might get episodes 2 and 3. There are other visual novels that I want to play, but yeah, I might actually prioritize Slay the Princess over Scarlet Hollow, just because I find Slay the Princess's premise to be really interesting. But yeah, ending stream because there's nothing left.